This world is a temporal place. It is natural to wonder where exceptional men such as Lincoln and departed dear ones, once so tangible, have gone after death. Such questions arise in the mind, not to discourage you, but to awaken in you a realization of the temporal dream nature of life. The Bhagavad Gita tells us, that which is night, of slumber, to all creatures is luminous wakefulness to the man of self-mastery. The seeming state of wakefulness of the ordinary man is perceived by a sage to be, in reality, a state of delusive sleep. Thus most people are sleeping soundly throughout this dream life. Only the man of realization is awake. He is not interested in the activities that engross the ordinary man who busies himself seeking wealth and sense pleasures and wasting time in shallow social engagements. Man makes a nervous wreck of himself pursuing the fleeting attractions of this world, whereas the joy and wonder of God, which is beyond description, would give him so much more happiness and fulfillment unending. Only a little while you live as an individualized image in God's dream world. You are dreaming your mortal existence. It is part of God's cosmic dream. Every day you are living in this dream of physical being. Every night, in deep sleep, it is gone. And one day, when you awaken in God, who is your real self, the dream will be gone forever. Seek the Lord who is hiding behind creation. Use your time rightly to discover the factory of the divine behind this world. Once for an entire day, I beheld in vision the infinite wonders of creation, and I prayed, O Father, when I was blind I found not a door that led to thee. Thou hast healed my eyes. Now I discover doors everywhere, the hearts of flowers, the voices of friendship, memories of lovely experiences. Each gust of my prayer opens a new entrance to the vast temple of thy presence. Be adamant, strong, and unflinching in your determination to discover the one who is hiding behind this creation. Snatch yourself away from the demands of the world, and do not go to bed at night until you have consciously communed with God. I seldom retire before 4 o'clock in the morning. Only during the night can I find freedom from my responsibilities and be holy with God. The ordinary man with his everyday responsibilities can be just as busy as the President of the United States. Busy, busy, busy. That is life's demand. You have to reserve time each day to get away from the world and be with God. Control your life and set aside time to practice meditation for communion with Him. Then everything in this world will be a wonder to you. As scientists made their discoveries by following certain disciplines and physical laws, so will you find God without fail when you scientifically follow spiritual laws. You are helping yourself in the highest way when you study and apply these laws as set forth in the Self-Realization Fellowship teachings. Forget not the things I have told you. A word to the wise, those who are spiritually awakened, is sufficient. Yet Jesus said, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. If you receive these teachings and practice them, you will realize every truth I have told you. It is not complicated. I have given only those spiritual techniques that will enable you to perceive and commune with God. No matter how unpleasant your circumstances in this world, when you discover God, you will see Him working through you and manifesting in everything, and you will be filled with His love and joy. Amyas rishis remind us that health and prosperity, material accomplishments and possessions are not lasting. Why concentrate only on goals that are perishable? What is lasting is the ever-new joyous contact of God and the attainment of self-realization, finding out who you are, knowing that the image of God is within you. When you have that realization, you will be a satisfied person. The scriptures of India describe one who attains this state as a siddha, successful one. When I was teaching congregations of hundreds and thousands, I was often called successful. That did not impress me. One may be recognized by the whole world and yet be unknown to the only one whose attention matters, and he who attracts the notice of God may be entirely unknown to the world. Which would you prefer? I wanted only the recognition of my Father. The acclaim of the world can be so intoxicating that man forgets to cultivate the all-fulfilling approbation of the Lord. It is natural for man to yearn for the role of king on this earthly stage, but if all were kings, there could be no play. Your part is just as important as anyone else's. The point is that you must play your role according to the divine director's wish, When you live your part to please God, you will be successful. This should be the constant prayer in every human heart. My Lord, work thou through my hands. They were made to serve thee, and to pick flowers for thy temple. Mine eyes were made to behold thy presence in the flickering stars, and the eyes of soulful devotees. My feet were made to take me to thy temples everywhere, to sip the nectar of thy sermons to seeking souls. My voice was made only to speak of thee. I taste wholesome food, that I may be reminded of thine all-nourishing goodness. I inhale the perfume of flowers, that I may breathe thy fragrant presence there. I dedicate my thoughts, feelings, and love to thee. All my senses are in harmony with thy celestial orchestra of fragrance, beauty, and joy, playing their refrain in the eternal symphony of the cosmos. Lead me from darkness to light. Lead me from hatred to love. Lead me from limitations to thine inexhaustible power. Lead me from ignorance to wisdom. Lead me from suffering and death to everlasting life and enjoyment in thee. Above all, lead me from the delusion of human attachment into realization of thy love eternal, which plays hide and seek with me in all forms of human love. Father, mother, friend, beloved God, reveal thyself unto me. Leave me in ignorance no longer. All delusion I cast from the sacred shrine of my soul. Be thou the only king sitting on the throne of my ambitions, the only queen in the castle of my love, the only deity in the temple of my soul. Keep me awake in thy consciousness, that I may pray and demand unceasingly until thou dost open all doors into thy home of wisdom, and there receive me, thy prodigal child, and entertain me with the fatted calf of immortality and eternal joy.